Good morning. Hello, Pisces. Talking to this morning to the Pisces masculine energy group first. This is Grand Madam with your July 2020 mid-month reading. Now, I'm doing things a little differently. I'm using the before and after tarot decks. I'm using the before deck for your background story, and then I'm using another deck to get the status in between, and the after deck for the future of the next 6 months. Let's see if we need to do all that first, though. Pisces masculines and women are in this group, and that is because that they use masculine energy in their day-to-day activities, namely probably at work, where they are using logic, the right brain, um, seeing things in black and white. They could be teachers, all boys schools. They could be scientists. They could be anyone who deals with facts and figures, a lawyer, a judge. Maybe not a judge, that's more Libra energy. But someone who has to deal with the day to day rational thinking, logical thinking, reasoning. That is masculine energy. Not to mention personal trainers, that's also masculine energy. Athletes, that's masculine energy. Even if we're talking about a girls' team, it's still masculine energy. Okay? It's action. So that's why you have some females in the Pisces masculine energy group. Now, moving right along, I did a pre shuffle for your backstory, and this is what I had: Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Hangman. Some of you are very anxious over a move, some to the point where you kind of stuck. You're just emotionally stuck, and you don't understand why you have to move. Some of you are all up in your minds with worry, and some of you are going back to evaluate the situation that you're in that's forcing this move. This is a forced move, okay? Some of you are having nightmares. Some of you may even be going to prison. That's not for everybody, of course. But I have the Eight of Swords is the prison of the mind and the prison of the body. And Pisces masculines, you are still digging. I don't know if you're digging for gold or digging for information regarding this relationship or regarding this situation you have found yourself in. Now, at the bottom of the deck, excuse me, we do have the Six of Swords, meaning you're on your way to finding peace, along with the Ace of Pentacles, so a total new beginning, financial beginning, or payout. You have put your boundaries up. Someone's trying to slip through, but you're not going to let that happen. And whatever that situation was, here's the World card, it's come to a close. So, that's good news. Now, let's see what the vice versa deck, not vice versa, I'll get to after deck later. What the vice versa deck has to say about that. Okay? So, what does the vice versa deck have to say about all of this? What's going on here, vice versa? Okay. Okay, one more, two more. Spirit says two more shuffles. All right, major fundamental transformations. This is the death card. So it's the death of an old way of being, of the old way of doing things. Good God. and it's public attention, public recognition, or it will be brought to a public that you are going through extraordinary fundamental changes, Pisces masculine. Right now, here is that was the Six of Wands. I'm sorry. Six of Wands. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what it is. Six of Wands, front side. Now here we have the Two of Wands, when you're looking out in the vast land, trying to figure out which direction you want to take now to retrieve your fortune. hmm And here we have the Four of Wands, flip side. On this Four of Wands, you seem to be running off with a new lover, as opposed to be running in with a lover. You're not coming back. Pisces masculine, are you running off with a new love? Skipping away into the night? And here you are, looking toward Three of Wands, looking toward your future. So you've gone from 3 to 4 of Wands. And next card we have, here's the Angel. This is the card of Lovers again. There's a decision that must be made. But I have a feeling the decision has been made and was made by Spirit. It was made by this angel. And that decision may have caused a stoppage on your income, because here we have the Knight of Pentacles. And this Knight of Pentacles seems to be at a full stop. That money is not coming in right now. That was definitely brought to your attention. Also brought to your attention, here we have two twos. We have the Jester doing the juggling act, juggling people, places, and things, ideas, businesses. And he falls right on the Two of Wands, new direction. Next to that, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Some of you tried to plant seeds in barren soil and got weird, strange fruit. Not what you were expecting. And here, Pisces masculines, we have the King. This is you, the King of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But your back is turned, which means you walked away from someone, or you turned your back emotionally. You have emotionally withdrawn from a situation. Okay? The next card is the King of Wands. You may have emotionally withdrawn from a King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very charming, direct, action-oriented, focused person. And handsome, too. Now, here's the Six of Wands. This one, in this card, now that's nighttime. They're leaving at the crack of dawn, but can you take a closer look? Do you see there, the woman has a cup in her hand? She is going away. She's taking her cup of love away from you. Or you are taking your cup of love away from someone else and heading towards a more peaceful space, a more peaceful place. And that's also falling on top of the Knight of Swords. And here we have the Two of Swords. The woman sitting on the rock in the middle of calm seas. Indecision. This is not necessarily indecision as much as I deliberately refuse to make any decisions at this time. So this is interesting. We have the Two of Swords. Right on top of that, we have the Two of Pentacles. And right on top of that, we have the Two of Wands. 222. Somebody look that up. That's an angel number. And I know it has to do with partnerships. I just don't know what about it. And underneath all of these is the Hangman. So for you right now, Pisces, masculines, everything seems to be suspended. Everything seems to be at a full stop. The next card, blind to other alternatives and opportunities. Blind to your options. Confusion. And here's the Five of Wands. Yeah, that's the Wands. Here's the big fight. And fundamental change, because right next to the Five of Wands, we have the Five of Swords. So you're going through something right about now. You're going through something. What are you going through? Here's your card, the moon card. Secrets are coming out. Secrets, fears are all coming out. At least you're putting up boundaries now. But here's a lure. You're being lured into something, the unknown, by a female. Some of you turned that offer down, 4 of Cups. Some of you did not, 10 of Swords, and you got ruined. And now here you're ready to move on in a different direction. All right, what is this all about? Well, I just explained it. I just explained it. Let's look at, this to me looks like the bits and pieces of an ended love affair. Let's look at the, but I can't get it to congeal. After deck, to see what this has to say about the situation here. What's going on with the Pisces masculine right about now? Because basically it's just showing me emotional withdrawal, but it's not showing me why. Heading for peaceful spaces, but it's not showing me why. So, the after deck, 6 months down the road, show me why. Okay. One more. 2 more. Spirit says, okay, 2 more. Pisces masculine. Excuse me. All right, that's it. You're coming into your own. Here's Aries energy, the Emperor energy, also the World, Aquarius energy. Some of you may be on the cusp, Pisces, Aquarius, or is that Aquarius, Pisces? Depends upon how you look at it. And now here's the Judgment. Some of you are online. Some of you may be taking courses online. There is a flute course online. Some of you might be interested in. Some of you may be going through a repetitive cycle that has finally reached its end. And here's the Judgment card. Consider it dead. Judgment has been called on it. And now you have moved into a space of defense. You're in defense mode. Here you are, Pisces, as the High Priestess. You're using your intuition, she who knows, she who holds the secrets, and you are using your intuition to find a place of peace. What is the most peaceful method? What is the most peaceful direction I can go into? You're trying to find peace and you're trying to get away from this naughty Capricorn here for some of you. Others have some secret obsession with the King of Pentacles. Maybe it's not so secret. It won't be for long. And this King of Pentacles is operating as a business owner or a money manager using Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Judgment was called on him. Judgment was called on you by the angels, the universe, source, whatever you believe in. Sagittarius is in this mix. Before I could get it, before I said mix, here it is, Temperance. Temperance. This is the need to be patient. And this is the need also to watch your drinking and to learn how to blend mind with emotion to reach a goal. And now here, Pisces masculine, we have the Queen of Swords. So, very well, this could be your energy also, Pisces masculine. Someone who's been through an emotional upheaval, who's finally come to grips with it is what it is, but I raise my sword to anyone or anything that comes near me that is not in my best interest or does not mean me any good. And that includes this devilish King of Pentacles here. Someone has walked away from a situation to maintain peace within their own soul. And this is interesting because I have the Cancer. It's like some took a road trip, maybe it's a road trip. Some have, I have two pages here, Page of Wands and a Page of Swords. Both pages are children, young boys. The Page of Wands um, symbolizes messages with passion attached to them, or inspirational messages, or the type of messages that could excite a riot or an argument for sure. And with that, we have the Chariot. Someone is using their force of will and determination to say what they want to say and get what they want through these passionate messages here. Also, what they're doing is here's the Page of Swords. They're doing research on the King of Pentacles. They're watching the King of Pentacles. I mean, this is an obsession. Here we go. This is a devil. Devil, King of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Someone is all in their head about this King of Pentacles, and the truth came out. Oh, good gracious. Now we know Pisces masculine. The hard, cold truth came out regarding a Queen of Wands, a Sagittarius Knight of Wands over a house or rental property that was bought in the past. That was meant to be someone's security. But the Queen of Wands cheated. Now, this Queen of Wands could also have masculine Piscean energy, could be a Pisces, but she also could be Pisces Aries, meaning masculine energy traits, a Pisces person. And that masculine energy trait, well, Aries is definitely masculine. And now she can't sleep at night, has withdrawn from the world because, what? Because the King of Pentacles has withdrawn from her and returned to the Queen of Pentacles in a loving relationship. Heartbroken, healing, hoping, wishing, hung up again, caught up. From now on, I'm going to call, here's Hangman, Hangman. I'm going to call this caught up. Caught up. An offer was made, but that relationship with Pisces, the Aries, Pisces Aries, was laid to rest. Now, there's a child involved, but that child that was left behind. And the King of it's us falling on this King of Pentacles here. The King of Pentacles personally feels that the child was nothing more than a manipulation. And unfortunately, I don't know how to look at this any other way because I'm a mother myself. That's the way he's going to treat this whole scenario and move towards a new beginning somewhere else where he can be happy. Wow. There will be negotiations and terms regarding the child, but there's not going to be a lot of content. No, see, that is a definite emotional and a sad emotional disconnect. That is a very sad emotional disconnect here. And that's it. Hmm. All right. Wow. Wasn't expecting all of that. Question somebody. Somebody say something. Send me a thought. Yeah. Somebody's publicly. Oh, good God. These cards. What? Somebody is publicly acknowledging that this Queen of Pentacles is his and he wants the world to know it, and they have the future for Six of Wands, Three of Wands, and that the relationship with the child's mother is absolutely dead. Death card, Empress. All right. Okay. Well, that's resolved. That's resolution. Decisions have been made. So what is next? I'm going to pull out the Moonology deck to see if they have anything to offer regarding this scenario. This situation seems to have been resolved. So once you were all anxious about what was to come, anxious about a move, anxious about a relationship, you are no more anxious. You have ended one relationship and reestablished another. And for some of you, I don't feel it's a new relationship. I think you had to go back home to the old relationship. There was a child you have resolved, or it has been resolved by the child's father to stay emotionally disconnected. Wow. And that is where you find your peace. All right, Moonology deck says expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Well, I think we already have. Energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. This is energy gaining momentum is for what you want, is for you moving forward. And the balsamic moon says this is a time of healing. This is a time for when you find your peace. Okay, with your situation. Peaceful resolution to the whole thing. All right, Pisces masculine energy, that was your reading. This is Grand Madam with much love.